Hey again, so Life here. Today we're gonna focus on building a steel farm. You can see here in the back we've got our titanium alloy farm, so if you don't know about that then go check that video next. You're probably wondering what these are. These are all the ingredients needed for our steel farm, but first let's see what we need in order to create steel. So steel only requires iron and carbon, along with argon as a fuel. Carbon is pretty easy to find, you just throw organic into a smelter, but iron on the other hand can only be found on a selection of planets. My personal advice, try building a scrap farm first. I have a video on that too, you might want to check that out. And use the scrap in order to gain iron. It's much easier and it's automated. So we've got some argon right here. You can find this on Vesania or Glacio. I got it from Vesania. I just think it was easier to get it from there, but you can get it from anywhere you want. I mean anywhere between Vesania and Glacio. So let's get building. We've got a large storage, the chemistry lab and a large platform. These are the main ingredients. Unpack it. Maybe move it a little further, just like that. Now, for the first part we'll need our resources. We've got iron and carbon. Then, let's place our fuel, which in this case is argon. Then comes the chemistry lab. And then our large storage. In fact, we won't get that much steel from this one because we don't need that much. I'm shooting for 64. And you'll see why in a moment. So I'm only gonna use 2 medium canisters. The reason we are shooting for exactly 64 steel is because we've got 64 titanium alloy from the last video and we're trying to build a lot of nanocarbon alloy, right? Now, the nanocarbon alloy farm video should have already come out about a month ago. So it should pop up in the right corner right here. Make sure to go check that out right after finishing this video. And I know these videos aren't exactly in order, but that's because of the AMPP event. If you don't know what that is, the AMPP is a limited time event that happens once a year in Astroneer. Each year it has a different name in Astroneer. This year it's named the AMPP. I've got 4 videos just on that, so make sure to subscribe and go check them out. Alright, but enough of that. Let's start our steel farm. So we need to search for steel first. Here it is. Put it on loop, turn it on, and then make sure these are set on output. Now we can enable output on all of these. I'll keep the first 2 on me. You'll see in a second why. Alright, these are the first 2. Now we'll get this off of here. So now this will only take steel. This is to ensure that they won't take the iron or the carbon from here. Alright, so now this should work on its own. All we have to do is sit back and let it work. This will probably turn out 68 steel, if my calculations are correct, but it doesn't matter, all we need is 64. And that's because for the next AMPP tier we will be needing 960 points. Again, you probably don't know what I'm talking about, that was a month ago, so go check the nanocarbon alloy farm video next, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!